I'm gonna give a little bit more back brief on the Candy wanting to be accepted as normal. Because when we were children, being normal was what get you rewarded. Being retarded, as we got called, I got called retarded a lot. And even my daughter, my foster mama, used to call my daughter retarded. She looked at me after we came from Bible class. She had a cigarette. Your baby retarded. And my niece Monica was like teasing me, saying my baby retarded. Everybody kept saying my baby retarded. But growing up in New Orleans, being normal, you got rewarded and accepted as normal, and you got treated fairly. If you were not apparently normal to them, you got treated really, really bad. And I assume that it inflicted some type of PTSD or embedded trauma in Candy. Some somewhat I healed from it and somewhat I didn't. Like sometimes when I fuck up, first thing I'll be like, gosh, I'm retarded. Fuck. You know what I'm saying? And people bash me and fuss at me. They be like, don't call yourself retarded. Don't ever call yourself retarded. And I have to go and give them the history. Well, so and so called me retarded. Just like last week, I got called a dumbass or a dummy or whatever I got called last week. Uh, yeah, my foster mama was notorious. I got called names more than Candy did because Candy got better grades than I did. And that's why she fought so hard. And like I told y'all, she did the struggling of trying to compete to be better because she always had to try in it. She struggled with trying to be accepted as normal. I guess you could say me, I didn't give a fuck. I was what I was. Not saying if you didn't like it, kiss my ass, but it was just, I was me. I was kind and giving, and if you fucked over my friends, I will fight you. I always wanted to be accepted and have friends and fit in, but I wasn't trying to be normal to do it. I was just very social, but that was because we was always cooped up in the house. Always cooped up in the house. Me, always being cooped up in my damn room, learned how to be innovative and started like I invented my own damn drum set. I invented my own drum set. Don't ask me. I don't remember all the things I did, but I remember there was like a old can of paint, tub of paint. Uh, my foster brother Joe, his dad gave me my first set of drumsticks. I took like a cassette tape to make the snare, and took a hanger to make the hi hat. Took a couple of things. I used the little treasure chest that I had to have the bass drum that I used to just kick, and I had it going. And when I used to be playing H Town, and I had it going. Writing my poetry, started writing my own songs as I got older. Started uh playing the piano. Started making my own fucking beats and recording it on a cassette tape and fucking writing my own songs to go on the damn. But I used to hate because uh I would try to mesh them all, but my voice wouldn't sync in with the damn music, and then I would get pissed off. But I'm like, in my head it go good, but it just wouldn't sync. So I was like, I would lay the tracks down, But I had the music. The music was fire, and then a couple of beats and a couple of titles of songs. I would get upset because artists have came out with them. Like I'll Do Anything uh came out from Genuine and Timberland. And then I'm Sorry. I sang that song. I was like 6 years old. I did something I fucked up, and I was like singing I'm sorry. We was in the choir as well, so I was like singing a song I'm sorry. And then who else? T- Twister did this beat boom boom goof 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 boom goof goof. That song Overdose. I had did a beat like 2 years similar to that on my keyboard before that came out, and I was like, what the fuck? So I was like, wow. So uh my band teacher, when I did some shit on my clarinet, I was writing my own music for my clarinet as well. And my band teacher freaked out, and he's like, whoa, who did that? And he's like, that's a hit. That's why I got this tattoo on my arm when I got in the military called Sip on This, because I was like, man, when I get out the military, I'm going to get me a record deal as a clarinet solo artist. And I had dreams. Candy feel like her life is fucked up? Man, I had dreams. And I just had to learn to accept the fact that life didn't go the way that I wanted it to go, and life is going the way that God wants it to go. But yeah, I got called dumb, retarded, slow ever since I could remember. Like, I remember being like 5 and 6 years old, being called retarded, being told that I'm not gonna live to see 18, uh, not gonna make it to see 18, and my foster mom was like, "You gonna die. You're not gonna live to see 18," and then my foster brother Brian was like, "And I'm gonna celebrate," and then they both gave each other a high five. I was a teenager when they did that. Fun fact, when I first met Brian, I used to have the biggest crush on Brian. And then I found out, he was real nice when we first met him. And then found out that was Shelly, old man. But then he started turning like, all right, you sit there, you sit here. And we like, who is you, dude? When it came to the in-laws, we like, who is you? Because we seen in-laws come and go. So I ain't know no better. I mean, rightfully, maybe we should have listened to them and they tell us what to do. But when it came to foster mama, whenever her children came over and her siblings came over, and with their partners, spouses and shit, foster mama really got crazy with the "who you retarded, who you a dummy," everybody laughing. And I used to be the main one downstairs. Candy was smart. She knew to stay her ass upstairs. But sometimes Candy would be downstairs and getting in trouble for petty stuff that we didn't do and shit like that. And I used to, being sick like I am now. You ain't zip because you sick. Joe used to bust my ass. I remember I was sicker than I am now. Back then, they had scabies, mumps, what's that other one where you get all them things all over you? I know ain't nobody knocking on my motherfucking door. I know ain't nobody knocking on my motherfucking door. It is 6 o'clock in the morning. It's still. Where's my bat? China, where's the bat? Where's the bat? Next door? Okay. I'm ready to crack somebody's skull in the day. I got time today. Crack a motherfucking skull in the day. But yeah. So foster mama used to play like psychological abuse on me. Like one couple of times I was trying to run away because I couldn't take the abuse no more. Candy ass ran away and fucking went to fucking Washington D.C. Went to the White House on some school project. She forged my foster mama's signature and everything. Guess who got in trouble? Both of us. See, whenever Candy got in trouble, we all had to get in trouble. When I got in trouble, I got in trouble. Or me and Joni got in trouble sometimes. Sometimes when I got in trouble, me and Joni got in trouble. But a lot of times when Candy got in trouble, we all got in trouble. We couldn't go to my senior high school prom because of Candy. Because Candy ran away. So because Candy ran away, I couldn't go to my high school prom. So I'll never know what it's like to go to prom. Junior high prom, I don't know what happened with that. Junior prom, I don't know. I'll never know what it's like to go to prom. No guys ever asked me out to prom either. And there go the ambulance. But yeah, and then on top of that, Candy got teased in school. Wanting to be accepted as normal. And foster mama sending us to school with haircut this low with skirts on, because I don't know what the deal with the skirts was, but I wanted to at least wear pants, something like that. At least make the look fitting. In junior high, when we had to wear uniforms, she had us wearing skirts. I hated skirts, because, and especially when the cycles came down and shit like that, the period came down, I hated that shit with a passion. I'm like, oh my goodness. So thankfully, I think after a year or two, we didn't have to wear uniforms no more when we went to high school. I'm like, yes, no more uniforms. But it was this girl named Laquita. When I was in elementary school, she was a blood. She was a blood. And somehow jumped me in. I don't know how I got out of that shit, but they jumped me and had me being a blood. But But to me, I ain't realized nothing of it to me. I still didn't consider myself a blood, but she taught me how to do all the sign language and shit like that to doing it. And one day we was in the bathroom and she was like, man, what you doing? Why you, she was teasing me. She was like, why you dressed like that, man? So she's like calling, leaving messages on my foster mama upstairs phone. She's like, Brandy got booty hugger. Brandy got booty hugger because there's this dude named Gerard Terry. Used to wear tight clothes. Come to find out, in real life, that dude, he used to always be in denial about being gay. And then but they teased him a lot. But maybe he was gay then too. But he got older and baby, he was out with it. But me, the girl was like, cause she wore her clothes kind of loose a little bit, so she was like telling me, you gotta pull your pants down a little bit and wear them a little baggy. I'm like, a little baggy? She like, yeah, man, you look whack, man. And that was before I even had the short hair look. And I was like, I don't know, who knows? Maybe it was like everything was by design or by pattern, I don't know, but this girl saying my shirt was too tight. This girl used to always whip me when freaking St. Patrick's Day come and I wasn't wearing green. The girl used to whip me on the shit. Oh, I hated that. But she had told me in the bathroom I need to like wear a little bit more baggy clothes, and then I came with a little baggy clothes on. She like, you look shy, because that was the word back then. Dapped me off and was like, you feel better? I was like, yeah, I do kind of feel a little better. So I started kind of wearing a little bit baggy clothes, and I kind of felt a little free. From then on, I've been wearing baggy clothes. Like I said, I was wearing the hand-me-downs from the other foster siblings and shit like that. But yeah, even to this day, like if I post my picture in a group, people will laugh. So I don't know where I could be a gang stalker and all like that shit. If I post my picture in a group, just like, hello, what's up? My name Brandy, 37 years old from Texas. What's going on, y'all? People will laugh. They think I look funny. I don't know if it's my short hair. Then they be like, is that a dude? Are you a dude or a girl? Shit like that. And they laugh and be like saying I'm ugly. They don't say how I'm ugly. They just say I'm ugly. Well, some people say I look like what's that fucking DJ from New Orleans? I can't think of his name, but I get so pissed off when they say I look like him. Oh man. He got them chinky eyes and wears like a small afro. I can't think of his name. But they be saying I look like him from New Orleans, that rapper. He a DJ. Uh and I'm like, no the fuck I don't look like him. I don't look nowhere near like him. I got his DJ Manny Fresh. I'm like, I don't fucking look like that dude. They be laughing at me. So sometimes in certain groups I be trying to stay low key. So like just off first sight, people see me and bust out laughing. That's why I don't go live in majority of groups. I don't go live in groups. I'm surprised I'm bold enough to do videos on here. But people just, and then my foster mom used to always tell me and Candy our hair look like bat shit. Tell us the back of our head flat like them Chinese people. That's racist. And then I start to not like the way the back of my head look. because she said the back of our head is flat like them Chinese people. And then my daughter was born. She looked at me, and then she looked at Dwayne, and she thought about Dwayne's parents, and she said, I sure hope she don't come out looking like them people. And she said, my daughter was beautiful, but she wanted my daughter for herself. She wanted to take my daughter from me and get money. But that's what most of life is about, right? Getting money. But if Candy really wants to, she has a computer. She can find a lot of online jobs to do and do it under the table. Maybe she could be a bartender. I don't know. But acceptance. There is something she can join called acceptance and commitment therapy that may help her, because it helped me when I was in certain groups at the VA for acceptance and commitment therapy. It's like it's ways around it. It's not always just taking pills for mental health. There's also groups like cognitive behavioral therapy, dialectical behavioral therapy. That group is hard, but I think Candy could do something like that. Just get help. There's plenty of online Facebook groups she could join to get help, or just websites. It's not necessarily just getting pills, but self-help. And even acceptance and commitment therapy even talks about self-help therapy. You know how you can help yourself, learning to accept that life is just not fair. I've taken all these classes. Sometimes you just need to get a little reminder. That's what Pinterest is for. Have little flashcards and shit like that to read and articles to read. But she don't want help. She want money. That's why she's showing y'all that rain, panicking and freaking out, and then asking for donations. Which is understandable if she's going to be running out of money by the 20th and running low on food and all like that. But like I said, maybe, I don't know. I don't know.